Russia and Ukraine agreed to a ceasefire in a region invaded by Russian troops to prevent nuclear accidents. Russia and Ukraine they agreed on Friday a localized ceasefire to allow repairs to the last backup power line of the Zaporizhia nuclear plant, as reported by the International Atomic Energy Agency. Work on the line, damaged and disconnected on January 2nd due to military activity, should begin in the coming days, the UN agency said in a statement. The International Atomic Energy Agency continues to work closely with both sides to ensure nuclear safety at the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant and prevent a nuclear accident during the conflict. This temporary ceasefire, the fourth we have negotiated, demonstrates the indispensable role we continue to play, declared the International Atomic Energy Agency Director General Rafael Grossi. The International Atomic Energy Agency Vienna-based reported that its team at the Zaporizhia nuclear plant heard a large number of explosions, including some in the vicinity of the site. Envoys reported multiple airstrike alarms each day over the past week, and the United Nations institution was informed of the presence of a military flying object approximately 10 kilometers from the site. In addition, the International Atomic Energy Agency team evaluated this week the measures adopted by the plant to ensure nuclear safety during adverse weather conditions. During the inspections, they confirmed the implementation of winter protections to prevent freezing of water in underground wells that supply reactor cooling systems and spent fuel pools. The plant reported that the pumps at the pumping stations of the 6 shutdown reactors will continue to operate even if ice formed on the surface of the inlet channel, and currently no ice has been detected in that area. Additional measures include temperature controls for local heating, ensuring that the emergency diesel generators be ready to operate correctly in the event of a new external power outage. In the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, a power line was disconnected last week following damage to a critical electrical substation caused by military activity. Given this episode, Grossi stressed that this fact highlights the importance of having one reliable power grid infrastructure for nuclear safety. Largest nuclear power plant has been occupied by Russian forces since March 2022, located on the banks of the Dnieper River. Its 6 reactors have remained closed since the beginning of the occupation, although the facility still requires electricity supply for the operation of the cooling and safety systems. Moscow and Kiev they accuse each other of putting a nuclear catastrophe at risk by attacking the site. The authorities of Ukraine they ordered last Wednesday the mandatory evacuation of miners and their families in 5 towns located on the front line in the region of Zaporizhia. Given the increase in fighting and recent Russian advances that increase the danger for the civilian population. According to official data, some 40 miners will be immediately relocated to the Cherkasy region to ensure your safety. The Deputy Prime Minister, Alexei Kuleba, recognized the difficulty of the measure, but stated that it is necessary given the threat of constant bombings. He noted that, under sustained fire, evacuation is the most responsible way to protect lives, especially that of children. The authorities did not disclose the names of the affected towns to preserve the safety of those who still remain in the area. The mandatory evacuation order it represents a worsening of the situation, since until now only the population had been urged to leave combat areas. Without a legal obligation, the situation in the region of Zaporizhia, it has deteriorated rapidly. This industrial zone is one of the 4 regions that Russia vindicates since the large-scale invasion that began in February 2022. Atalaya Productions News.